Hey everybody, it's Unapologetically Mocha checking in. Originally, I was going to talk about chronic illness in this video, but a couple of things have happened at the end of last week that really threw me for a loop, and I think it's something that we should probably discuss. We all have busy lives, and we have things we have to do and things we want to do. But somehow the things we want to do always get pushed aside because there's just never enough time for all the things that we have to do. Ironically enough, the things that we don't do, we go ahead and push them aside without much thought because we'll have time to do them later. So we do the things we have to do and sacrifice the things we want to do, all because of the promise of time. But there's just one problem with this approach. Although time itself might be infinite, we ourselves do not have an infinite amount of it. Eventually, our time is going to run out. And quite frankly, if the last few days have taught me nothing, when I look back on my life, I want to make sure that I didn't sacrifice all the things I wanted to do for the things I thought I needed to do, just to find out that those were the things were the exact opposite of what I actually needed. Yeah, that probably sounds clear as mud, so let me go ahead and expand on this a little bit. When I was in college, I had a really good friend. I had a lot of good friends, but this person was a particularly good friend. We hung out in a group, and we went on some crazy adventures, and including this trip downstate where we somehow ended up stealing a squeegee, an ice scoop, and letters off a sign from a gas station. Yeah, don't ask me for details. They made sense at the time. It was funny at the time, plus there was alcohol involved. I just remember that it was one of the craziest trips I had, and we had an absolute blast. Anyway, I kept in touch with some of the people from the group, and through the years, we've all said, we should all get together, hang out, talk about the old times, the typical blah, blah, blah. But we never did. And now, sadly, one of those friends passed away. The person passed last week. I found out the end of last week, and the opportunity no longer exists. You see, we could never find the time to get together. We could never get our schedules to sync. Our families had this and that going on. Work was in the way. You name it, there was an excuse for why we never got together to have those beers and reminisce. And now we never will. And that saddens me to no end. Mainly because it was so freaking unnecessary. People, no one's life is so busy they cannot spend time with the people that mean things to them. We may think we are, but trust and believe when I tell you. Now that I'm sitting on the other side of this bitter reality, no, we're not. We should have made the time. We should have worked harder at staying in touch. We should have worked harder at being better friends to each other. We shouldn't have counted on something that we couldn't control. The fact that the amount of time that we'd have. Because obviously we didn't have that control because the time's gone. So, my friends, I come to you with a very heavy heart and a mind full of regret, and offer this piece of advice. Don't postpone making memories or blow off your friendships. Don't put off getting together and hanging out and making more memories. Don't turn down opportunities to get together and reminisce about the old times, the fun times, life when you were young. Because sooner than any of us want to admit or have to accept, all you'll have left are those memories. And trust me as I sit here, you will want to have as many memories as possible when that's all you have left. That's my message. That's all I got. Just be nice to each other. Love your friends. Tell them you love them. And don't put off making memories while you can. Live your life as much as you can. Just live. Appreciate. It all goes too fast. But thanks for stopping by. I'll be back probably the next day or so with another video. I can't promise it's going to be lighthearted or funny, but I'm sure it's going to be interesting. So, thanks for being here. As always, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and click the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, or you can leave me a message on Instagram, Unapologetically Mocha, or you can shoot me a tweet on Twitter. Again, Not Sorry Mocha is my name on Twitter. I make videos normally twice a week. I try for Tuesdays and Fridays, but sometimes my schedule gets crazy and I end up doing them on different days. So it just really depends. But I really do shoot for 2 a week. Although this week you may get 3. We'll see. But anyway, again, thanks for stopping by. I'm unapologetic. Well, and sad right now, but unapologetic. I'm Mocha, and I will be both unapologetic and Mocha for the rest of my life. You can count on that. So, I will talk to you again later this week. Peace.